Good afternoon and welcome to your SMS Warriors News. Today is Thursday, September 13th, 2018. My name's Ashley.
And I'm Michael.
And here are today's top stories.
Before we begin our news broadcast, let's take a look at our Show Your Stuff winners for this week. Before we reveal the answer, let's take a look at the question one last time. Long before high noon, the people of Fang and Claw were assembling on the prairie above the water tank. General Coyote was trotting about, looking this way and that way, smelling and listening. The sun stood straight up, and still he could see not one sign of General Cricket's army. This paragraph describes General Coyote's army with the metaphor, the people of Fang and Claw, to show that they are loyal followers of Brother Coyote. Now for our winners.
Nicholas Fejo, Miss Hoy's class, Frankie Cardo, Mrs. Smith's class, Latrell Cordero, Miss Dunbar's class, William Henderson, Mrs. Wendorf's class, Destiny Rivera, Mrs. Guinta's class.
Carson Allen, Mr. Barbarino's class, Caroline Anderson, Miss Squire's class, Angela Jin, Senora Fletcher's class, Eli Valentine, Miss Genta's class, Matthew Sergius, Miss Jackson's class.
Divya Thumna, Mrs. Ferris's class, Jacob Chanmugan, Mrs. Sopel's class, Gary Conklin, Miss Moy's class, Shreyas G, Mrs. Seabrook's class, Mohammed Karim, Mrs. Campbell's class.
Ryan Centeno, Miss Chapman's class, Jeremiah Jimenez, Miss Perez's class, Ansley Jonas, Miss Senor Diaz's class, Caden Knives, Senor Guzman's class, Jackson Pancake, Ms. Dillmore's class.
Manal Hussein, Mrs. Ferris's class, Emily Gross, Mr. Barbarino's class, Jamia Isaac, Mrs. Locasio's class, Tinaj D, Senora Fletcher's class, and Shamar Felton, Mrs. Rossachan's class. Congratulations to all of our winners, and don't forget to tune in next Monday for our segment of Show Your Stuff.
As we continue this school year, we want to remind you to be brave, believe in your potential, respect your school and community, always do it as right, visualize your success, and engage and excel in learning.
Now let's take a look at what is being served in the Red Apple restaurant on Friday, September 14th. Maple waffles, apple toppings, eggs, and a sausage with home fries. In addition to maple waffles, the restaurant will also be serving pizza, salads, chicken sandwiches, subs, parfaits, warm chocolate chip cookies, and ice cream for your dining pleasure.
Now let's go to our newsroom with Elijah to see what we can expect from today's weather. Good afternoon, Elijah.
Good afternoon, Michael and Ashley, and hello, Warriors. Let's begin by looking at what our weather has in store for us today. Due to Hurricane Florence bearing down on Carolina, the coastline, we can expect temperatures to climb over the next couple of days. Highs for today will climb to a very warm and muggy 92 degrees under sunny skies with a 6-mile-per-hour wind blowing in from the north. There's a 30% chance of showers throughout the day, but most of the action should hold off until later in the afternoon. Tonight, evening temperatures will drop to the mid-70s to about 76 degrees, but there will be a nice onshore breeze to make it feel a degree or two cooler. Our extended forecast shows daytime highs climbing into the lower 90s to around 94 degrees by Saturday, then starting to drop a little by next Monday. Our evening temperatures will also be warmer each day, with a very warm 79 degrees tomorrow night. Once Florence runs out of steam, our temperatures should moderate back down into the upper 80s. Have a great Thursday, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Now back to the news desk.
Thanks for that weather update, Elijah. Now let's go to Sienna in our newsroom for today's segment of This Day in History. Hi, Sienna.
Hello, Michael and Ashley, and hello, Warriors. On this day in history, September 13th, 1814, Francis Scott Key pens a poem which is later set to music and becomes America's national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner. The poem, originally titled The Defense of Fort McHenry, was written after Key witnessed the Maryland fort being bombarded by the British during the War of 1812. Key was inspired by the sight of a lone U.S. flag still flying over Fort McHenry at daybreak, as reflected in the now famous words of the Star-Spangled Banner. On June 18, 1812, America declared war on Great Britain after a series of trade disagreements. After a day, the British were unable to destroy the fort and gave up. Key was relieved to see the American flag still flying over Fort McHenry and quickly penned a few lines in tribute to what he had witnessed. People began referring to the song as the Star-Spangled Banner. And in 1916, President Woodrow Wilson announced that it would be played at all official events. It was adopted as the national anthem on March 3, 1931. Today, the flag that flew over Fort McHenry in 1914 is housed at the Smithsonian Institution's Museum of American History in Washington, D.C. Now back to the news desk.
Attention all singers, dancers, musicians, and entertainers. We need your talent. This Foundation for SCPS is looking for talented individuals for this year's 22nd Arts Alive in Seminole. Auditions will be held at Lake Howell High School on September 25th and Seminole High School on September 26th. Audition applications will be available soon, so stay tuned for more information. Now we have a short video from the Foundation.
Can you sing? Can you dance? Can you play a musical instrument? Then we need you. All SCPS students and employees are invited to audition for this year's Arts Alive in Seminole event. Auditions will be held September 25th and the 26th. Sign up before Thursday, September 13th by visiting the Foundation website or by talking to your fine arts teacher. If selected, you'll perform at the Arts Alive in Seminole event Saturday, October 27th in the Westin Lake Mary. Sign up today and break a leg.
Attention Warriors interested in joining the Mu Alpha Theta Club. The interest meeting has been moved to September 17th at 6:00 p.m. in the Media Center. Any student who is interested in being part of the club should plan to attend this meeting along with your parents. If you have any questions, please contact Ms. Giles in room 2231.
Warriors, please remember our school cell phone policy prohibits the use of cell phones anywhere on campus except the cafeteria and patio area during lunch. Once the morning bell rings, you must have your cell phones turned off and put away. Also, earbuds attached to a cell phone or other device are not allowed during school hours except during lunch. So make sure you silence those cell phones and put away your earbuds before going to class.
As we continue this school year, now's the time to develop your educational plan and set goals that you want to achieve this 9 weeks. Ask yourself, am I heading in the direction that will help me achieve my goals? If not, what will I need to do different in order to achieve success? Now's the time to change your mindset about your future and make sure you measure up to expectations. Respect, success, and hard work can be your roadmap to achieving your future goals. And as always, believe in your potential, respect your school and community, always do it as right, visualize your success, and engage and excel in learning.
Before we go, let's take a look at the snippet for today. Did you know that a brown bear can lose hundreds of pounds when it hibernates? Yep, they can, and now you know. Have a great learning day.